Morning, y'all.
Morning.
Hear that? It was 106, the rescue of the parishes thing. That was a great love story, man. That is just kind of like what I'm going to speak about this morning, because you know what? That's what Jesus did for us. He rescued us. And it called this the best Valentine. I'm going to open up reading out of John 13, 33 through 36. It says, "Little children, I am with you a little while longer. You will seek me, and as I said to the Jews, now I also say to you, where I am going you cannot come. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you, and that you also love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, where are you going?" And Jesus answered, "Where I go you cannot follow me, but you will follow later." Now, does this have all the elements of a good love story? We have the disciples seeking a love, a great love, and we have the one that they love, the separation from him, and we have the heartbreak of when he actually leaves them, and the promise of a great reunion. I mean, this is, when you look at stories on TV and movies, especially if they're love stories, they all have certain elements that have to come together. In Ephesians 2 through 6, now this is what really and truly makes this such a great love story. The hero, Jesus, the one that he's head over heels about, he's not some beautiful, wonderful person. He's you and me. It says, "In which you were formerly walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, of the spirit that is now working in the sons of disobedience. Among them we too all formerly lived in the lust of our flesh, indulging in the desires of flesh and of the mind, and we were by nature children of wrath, even as the rest. But God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our transgressions, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved, and raised up with him, and seated with him in the heavenly places." Jesus wasn't looking for someone beautiful. He was looking for a bunch of sinners like you and me. That is who Jesus was after. And a lot of us don't like to think of us as children of wrath. But you know what? That is precisely who we were before Jesus picked us up, cleaned us up, and set us back down on our feet again. Now, John 14, 21 through 25, this is kind of like the part with the wedding vows. It says, "He who has my commandment and keeps them is the one who loves me. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and will disclose myself to him." Judas, not Iscariot, said to him, "Lord, then what has happened that you are going to disclose yourself to the world?" And Jesus answered to him and said, "If anyone loves me, he will keep my word. My Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our abode with him. And he who does not love me does not keep my word, and the word which you hear is not mine, but the Father's who sent me. These things I have spoken to you while abiding with you." Aren't you glad that Jesus is a forgiving, loving groom who, when we go astray and have our dalliances, that he'll still have us back. He doesn't change the lock on the door and just leave us out on the doorstep. He's always waiting to have us come back. And one day, he's coming back for us, man. That is the beautiful thing. It doesn't matter what we do. I think it said that those that have been given to me, nobody can snatch out of his hand. That is just a wonderful thing. So it's a great love story. He sent us a great love letter. It's right here. It's a beautiful thing. Just need to read it, be in the Word, and remember that he's coming back for us. He says we need to keep his commandments. It's kind of like the wedding vow that we take when we get saved by him. So we're just glad that Jesus is a forgiving guy and he has rescued this bunch of perishing people. Amen? Amen. Let's have a prayer. Dear God, we just thank you for your love. We know that the only reason that we are saved and are offered salvation is because the great love that you love us with. We know that that's why you sent your Son to deliver the message after everybody first rejected you. That was just incredible. So even though we fall short, you sent Jesus to save us. Help us to take out that love message to the rest of the world, that they not be perishing and die, because we know that you wish that none should perish. All these things we ask for in the very strong and precious name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.